The man that is called the last 2 OCG ban list was right again, shockingly enough. So you guys, if you want to look back at my first round of discussion on this list, please do look back on it. I talked about some really interesting implications that this list could actually have on the TCG if we get some of these things. And there's a lot of cleanup here for the OCG. So, let's talk about this, shall we? So, banned. Eclipse Wyvern. Alright, so we talked about initially that this is to pretty much catch the OCG up with the TCG. Rocket Link being able to banish this for Chaos Dragon Lavenir, Chaos Armageddon Dragon Extender. This card is crazy, like literally, for extending out your plays that you want with this. This card's nuts. It's no wonder why it's banned. And this Soul Charge is pretty much what we've been expecting. Once again, these two are close-up hits to bring the OCG up to the TCG on these. Also, Soul Charge is ridiculous. Okay, so officially, we're good there. Now, I talked about Agrapain, and a lot of people argued that LP would actually be the correct hit. Haha! True enough, Agrapain is the thing. So here's the big thing. LP just brings out extenders. Pisty revives your extender. Alright? Remember, the OCG doesn't have Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon anymore, so here in the TCG, you can technically still go full combo extender and things like that, but here's the thing. Agrapain bypasses those essential game mechanics. What's a synchro summon? I literally saw a meme the other day that it was like, Crystal Wing, how do you make that? Like Agrapain, but it's a synchro. Like, what's synchro summon? So, literally, yes, this card bypasses general game mechanics, and it's both a bad thing and it can be a good thing for the game. I mean, shortcuts are good, but allowing the extenders to still extend, as long as there's not a big bad boss monster for them to make at the end of their path. I mean, the thing that made this card good was you'd bring out negates. Negates cause issues for the game, and I think taking care of this problem now, nipping it in the butt sooner than later, good job. I like this. This is a good call. Now, the to ones. Thank you, OCG. You're taking care of problems before they happen. So, Wyvern Buster to 1. They left Black Dragon Collapse Serpent at 3, which is really hilarious to me. You get to play 1 Wyvern Buster, 3 Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. I don't know why they did this. I might just be missing something here, but okay, that's cool. I'll go with it. All right, Saruja to 1. I watched an hour and 10-minute game. I think it was an hour and 4 minutes, actually, roughly, about Slash Draw, FTK, Triple Saruja. You know, the OCG just got Dangers, and I will say that Danger Turbo ability with Triple Saruja, Triple Dangers, is extremely degenerate for the game. So, checking Saruja at this point, they've taken notes of what's going on in the TCG. They can't be that, uneducated on the situation. So I definitely believe that this is a hit to limit the viability of that strategy, because just turbo ability, draw, is massively unfair for the game. Now, Draconet to 1. I believe on the list we had this was at 2, but you know what? Close enough. So, Draconet, every time I look at this card, I'm like, ooh, Ib. I don't know if the TCG would ever follow suit with this. This is the interesting one to me. I look at this card and I'm like, this card is generically good. We get it, alright. Fantastic, starts combos. Looking at this list, this is a lot of potential combo hitting in the early stages. So, interesting to see that going to 1. I get it. It's good. But Ib's another thing. Mystic Mind to 1. This should have happened a list ago. I agree with everybody. Just being able to stick this on the field, force your opponent to basically lose the game if they're playing Sekka's Light deck. Yeah, that's really unfair. So, that one, good job, finally. And then we have ye old Zodiac Barrage coming off of the ban list in Japan, moving to 1. We've had this at 3 for 100 years. It's done nothing. And then they get Dragonic Diagram from 0 to 1. yeah, finally, they get to abuse this with their dynamites again. Interesting enough. All right, the tattoos, and this is where things get spooky, scary. Shadow Mist moving from 1 to 2. If you're an OCG player, you probably just screamed really loudly, and you're excited because now you get to mess around with heroes with more copies of Stratos. By the way, it's almost like you're almost to where you need to be. Personally, you're getting places now. Removing Mr. Predaplant here to 2. Orthoscorpia, I don't get this move. I get it. Like, it needs to happen, but interesting. Lady Debug to 2. Didn't we just take Salamangreat out back and put it down? And then all of a sudden, we're like, oh, sorry about that, fam. Take this Lady Debug. Enjoy. Interesting to see this moving back to 2. It's not quite as dangerous as you would expect, but precedence, I guess, sets up. We have Mr. Interrupted Kaiju Slumber to 2. They just don't want me to search kaijus, right? Like, that's the only reason for this. Because I don't know why this card ever should be limited in the first place. I guess searching for kaijus is too broken. Alright. Well, I just got spoiled. Alright, so Resort to 2. The OCG learned a very grave lesson about the power of Spiral. And we're just deciding to free it for no real reason. Like, good job. Reasoning to 2, as I said in the last video, this is dangerous. This card should never... I get that this is like experimental, pushing it off to 2, but this card is yikes, my guy. We also have True Draco, or yeah, the one that does the scale and special one. Can't remember the name right now, but I think this is fine. Like, maybe we'll see where this one goes. This is question mark right now. And then 1 for 1 to 2. TCG, please hear my cry. Please do not ever move this card. I have nightmares about combo extenders. You have double Spiral Resort, you have double Quick Fix, 3 drones, and now you have double 1 for 1. Did you just want to make Spiral broken again? Because that's literally what you just did. Like, whew. Alright. Cards we're moving to 3. ABC Dragon Buster. About time. Now I can have 3 dads. Well, it is 2019. I guess that's acceptable finally. Look at us, guys. As a family, we've become more accepting of cultural norms. I'm so happy I can finally have 3 dads in one deck. 2019. It's been 11 years since I've seen 3 Dark Armed Dragons in a deck. Sorry, just living through PTSD here really fast. Hyper Librarian, this just syncs us up with the TCG. Cyberstein. I said this in my last video, but you ever do full combo, drop a Cyberstein at the end with a Last Warrior, you have full combo on board, you just look at your opponent goes, oh, what do? Trishula to 3, okay, I get it. 3 Necros Cycle, okay, I get it. 3 copies of Limit Removal brings us up with the TCG. And then 3 copies of Solemn Strike. Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, and Solemn Strike are all officially at 3 in the OCG as of October 1st, ladies and gentlemen. Think about the stun that you're going to be able to do. So, big things here. Congratulations, Orcust. Yeah, dodged another one. I don't know how. 3 Dark Armed Dragon is scary. 1 for 1 at 2 is scary. Spiral about to walk up and do some things. And, yeah, I have hope. Maybe, finally. The card that should have went to 1 will finally go to 1. Also, this makes me happy. Really happy to see this gone. So, yeah, enjoy your implications for the TCG, because you know what they say, right, ladies and gentlemen? the ride never truly ends. Get to have 3 dads now. Woohoo! The ride never, well, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out VanCole40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.